This conference will now be recorded.
I lost my voice and I need Kayla's help.
Oh, I just don't.
Okay. Welcome to the park board meeting in September. Forgot the date, 9th. And we can look at the agenda tonight and make a motion to approve the agenda.
So the only addition is 7A, which is a tree trimming request for Troy.
C.
C. 7 something.
It's under second. Glad it's fine. I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Aye. Opposed, motion passed. Okay, and we have approved minutes from August 5th. It looks like you guys approved the budget, or is it tabled for this month? I was missing last month, so.
Oh, the budget,
We did the increase.
but yes,
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we needed it approved for the first meeting in September.
yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Okay, now we have accounts payable, looks pretty lengthy, but
Only 2 pages this month.
I don't know.
Large last month.
Was.
Got the dugouts on there, huh?
On Pine Island?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that 3,900 from Pine Island is above and beyond what the check for the Booster Club cut to them, the $7,000 from the Twins organization?
Correct.
I don't remember having that quote from Pine Island, but I thought the Pine Island quote was almost a wash from what the Twins organization was going to go. I didn't realize it was $4,000, was $11,000. We got $7,000 from the Twins organization, and the Booster Club cut that check basically directly to Pine Island Lumber. I thought that when the quote came in from Pine Island for all just the raw materials, it was close to that 7,000. But if that's the case, that would have been 11. Okay. Yep. Thank you. I couldn't remember the numbers. I thought it was in my mind a wash, but obviously not.
Make a motion to approve the accounts payable.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Okay, we have public comment today. There's this knock.
There for the.
Campground.
Campground.
Okay,
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go into unfinished business of the priority list. And talk about that or skip right into the pool fundraising committee.
All right, I think that's me.
All right.
So I met with the pool fundraising committee once, maybe twice now. There's another meeting tomorrow night here, so if anybody's interested, feel free to come out. It is at 7 PM, I believe. It's a planning meeting in here, planning commission before that, and then pool fundraising after, yep, at 7. Some of the things we discussed were a float in the parade. That's already set up. Meg has a wagon or a trailer of some sort, and Zambrona Ford is going to contribute a vehicle. We need someone to drive. Still looking for that. And then a table at the Covered Bridge Festival down by the vendors. We ordered stickers. Oh, we should get those, Miranda. And, well, I could do it, but. Okay. We ordered stickers and magnets. The stickers are just, they've got the pool committee logo on it. Well, you'll see it. And the magnets actually have the QR code that you can scan to donate. We didn't want to put the QR code on stickers because we figured those would end up on kids. We don't want kids running around with a QR code on them. So, the magnets are going to change just a little bit
I didn't
because,
even bring them over here. Magnets are not here.
okay, no magnets. The QR code had to change. So we had to do a little audible. So we'll have those stickers at the table and magnets, and we'll hand those out at the parade as well. There'll be candy. So Mayor Hamel authorized me to order these stickers and magnets. But there'll be other upfront costs for the pool committee, like decorating the float, things like that. There's some other things. And they really don't have any seed money, other than pledges to the pool. And they're a little unsure if they should be using that for this function. So the request came up of some money possibly from the park board. I spoke to Kim and she said we could take it out of the 615 account, which is the admin in general. We're saying a couple $1,000s, doesn't have to be that, whatever the park board thinks. If you could contribute something upfront for the committee just to get rolling, they would appreciate that tremendously.
I don't see why not.
615 account was supposed to be for running the pool this year
That's
anyway, right?
correct.
So I mean,
It's the admin in general, the pool account, we'll talk about that one next.
yep,
I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is the pool account?
Nope, 615 is the general account.
And 226 is your savings?
Well, the pool account is, oh no, the pool account is 616, not 615.
There it is.
I'm proposing 615 for this couple $1,000s, and then 616 will be the big one that I'm going to talk to you about.
And 615 was at around 100,000 in cash and money market right now. 25 and 81. 106. And then there's a CD in there for 156,865.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, basically the whole budget for 2024 is 131,700, and then we spent 22,887 so far. So Kim thought that would be a good place if you choose to give some seed money to the pool committee, just take it out of 615.
Do you think 2,000 is enough to get them rolling?
Yeah.
I make a motion that we give them the money that they're requesting. I second.
All in favor?
I,
Opposed? Thanks, Mark.
Good decision.
All right, can I move on to the next one? Sorry, step on the president here. This is the big one. So also in the discussion was the pool money, the maintenance money, the money that we've got on hand, and we haven't done maintenance this year, of course, and we haven't run the pool, so we had those levy dollars in there. And we're going to plan on levying those dollars again in the 2025 budget. So right now, there's 300,859.19 in cash and investments. Doesn't all show in that 616 account. Oh, that's restricted. That's the restricted one. That's not the one I was looking for. Or maybe it was.
Last month, Kim had moved the pool funds into the
Restricted,
restricted.
yes. Okay, so 300,859.19. The remainder of the 2024 taxes is still to come in. That's another 47,000 and some change. Proposed 2025 taxes, 91,488. So all totaled be 439,463 up until the 2026 projected opening of the pool. pool, of the new pool. We think we should have 2 years roughly of operating budget, which would be about 238,000, somewhere in there, 240,000. That leaves 200,000 left. And I'm requesting that the park board allocate those dollars, the $200,000 now to the new pool. That way we can say we've got the $100,000 commitment, park board put $200,000 towards it. We'll still have the operating money available in 2026 to the tune of about $239,463.04. Typically you'd carry a couple of years of operating, because also out of there, you're going to have some expenses for ancillary things, chairs, whatever else that we forgot to include, or nice things that we want, the extras that we'll need for the pool. So Kim and I were comfortable with that number. So that is, you can comfortably go $200,000 towards the new pool effort, which would put us at, right now, then it would put us roughly $331,000 into the effort, give or take.
I think that's
That money's just
Proactive approach.
I don't know why we just put it right into it.
Correct.
You know?
I mean, and it'll be used for something. So we've been talking about when to demo. So maybe some of that money would be used for that. But then that still is money going into the pool effort.
Correct.
Right.
It's all the same. fund.
Yeah, so it's just basically allocated to whatever the needs are for that demo or new pool building or whatever it might be.
Right. No, it's proactive on multiple fronts. I mean, one, it shows the community that you're getting seed money rolling and doing your thing. It shows the taxpayers that you're taking the taxpayer dollars that were already levied for the pool that aren't being used and putting it right back in there. You're not
Yep.
redistributing them somewhere else.
Yep.
And then most importantly, that seed money that's there helps keep the effort moving forward versus having to come back all the time and say, okay, what do we want to do here? I mean, that seed money is there.
Yeah, and you guys had asked about that a couple of times before
Right.
too, on what kind of dollars could there be there. So
I
this
think
is,
this is another no-brainer.
I agree. I make a motion to approve the 200,000 above and beyond what was already used for the 2-year budget to go right into the pool
I
fund.
second. Get her done.
Put an account number on that. Is that moving from which account to which account?
that I believe is 616. I think, because I think Troy is right that it was moved to 616. I can clarify that just to make sure, but
And under those conditions, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I've been waiting to do that for 3 times on the park board to do what we just did.
yes.
Yay!
Now we're still going to need another, now we're back to the 1.3 million that we thought we originally needed.
That's okay. We'll get there.
We can talk about that tomorrow night at the pool committee, but something they did great in Cannon Falls too is they had the public, display board of the funds that were gathered right at the John Birch Park, like what their goal was, like 1.5 million was what they wanted. And then they went out there just like the old baseball signs and they would move the marquee sign up like, oh, now we got 600,000, now we got 700,000. They kept on showing. So
Spot somewhere. And
Yeah. the committee got that. They thought that was great.
And that'll be part of that seed money too, to come up with some sort of a sign like that, something prominent. But yeah, I mean, and then the fundraising are really, so a lot of it will come from in-kind, from contractors and things like that, even with the projected on the demo and excavating was, I don't know, 300 and something thousand. Well, the demo is only going to be about 90,000. And so if excavating is a little less, then all of a sudden you realized 100,000 or plus right there. So that's where a lot of this, not a lot of it, but that's where a good share of these extra big pledges will come in, that type of stuff too. So, but yeah, we're gonna get going, meeting with area businesses and whoever else we can meet with. And I think Mayor Hamill's gonna go on a lot of those meetings, especially with the bigger businesses. So
That's exciting.
see what we can put together.
Awesome.
Congrats. Well done. Yeah. Keep it up. We'll move into the new business, the campground rules discussion. Remember a little addendum or we need to fix something? Is that what's going on?
We were just at a little campground over in Wisconsin back in June. And they had really basic campground rules. I thought we could, I kind of crossed out what I didn't think need to go in it. Obviously, we're not going to have no laundry facility. They had restrictions about firewood to not be brought in. I don't know if that's something you guys want to do or not. I don't think we should. I mean,
We haven't had no restrictions.
no. So I don't think we need that either. The waiver thing, you do not have to do that, but then maybe after 2 weeks ago, maybe it's something you want to think about.
Yeah, no, I think we do want to think about that. They probably don't know what happened down there.
So what night was that? Friday night?
Friday night when the storm come through.
When the wind came through and we had a tenter in the back. And she was very nonchalant, didn't say much, just says a tree fell
A
down.
branch come down, she told me.
Yeah, branch.
Well, I figured I'll get a branch.
Branch. We just said, okay, you can move up, find a different spot. She goes, no, I'll go back there. The next morning she came up, she's barely walking and getting out of her car.
Bruise, all around her leg.
It was a limb.
It was,
That's it.
Crushed the picnic table.
Yeah, broke the picnic
Went right
table
down
in
by her.
half, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. It's up to you guys if you still want to do that or not. I was going to say no, but after that,
I think you should have just a rule saying that we're not responsible.
Right.
And then just sign that piece of paper.
Is that something we want to get maybe Rodney?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to get Matt involved to take a look at the wording and.
Everybody,
Yep.
everybody comes in with hand them that paper, sign this.
I think that'd be a good idea.
And
And
then
we
we could
have
just
Yep.
keep it with the envelope and pass it off to you when we bring up the money.
money. That we keep on file, anything happens, like.
Yeah, we're gonna, and, maybe it's more of a standard, because we're gonna do one for the shelter as well.
Oh, okay.
Waiver of liability, also some rules. We burned a hole in the deck, I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, that was also when we were gone.
You guys can't leave it.
No,
Yes.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea, just a catch-all thing, and if we're already got Matt, we're looking into the shelter, that'd be a good idea.
Well, we
Just-
will, we were kind of
Yep.
waiting to
Yep.
see where this one went.
So, this is just basic rules. Ours is pretty general, neutral for this, pretty neutral for our campground already. We just have to enforce the people with cats and dogs without leashes, because we have,
Do you think there's anything from the second version that really would need to go in the first version that you think sticks out that you see more than anything else?
I think a good reminder is the firearm and fireworks,
Okay.
because we had Charlie always saying that we had fireworks done and we never have, because we did stop it,
Uh-huh.
if we heard it.
Yep.
You'll have no smoking signs on the building, so I don't know if we need that. Speed limit, the last few I've had has been really 5 miles and 7.5 that we've been in. And it's like, we have 10, but they still They go through
when they
there
come
like
through
a-
there,
rape, cars or
cycles, or whatever,
cycles or whatever.
they're terrible. I mean, we get that new one going, they're gonna have to slow them down somehow because,
Well, yeah, all the campers will be right along the road.
yep. I know that means putting a speed bump in someplace before that, or, I don't know.
Limbs that come down, we just leave them across.
Well, I went to some division in Rochester and it had like, not the speed bump, it had like a tabletop where you had to slow down and then come down where it'd be easier to plow over. Can't remember what division I went to pick up something.
Foxcroft up in that area, I think.
What's that?
Foxcroft, you're up by,
But there's
Oh,
tabletops,
yeah,
and it's
tabletops,
like,
yep.
it does slow you down because you don't want to go fast over it. We did talk to the ATV guy that comes with his son through there and he goes in
Fast.
fast,
He wants to get air with them, you know what I mean? I talked to him about that, so.
but we found out why he does it. He has an autism kid and that's his thrill. And I said, well, can we slow it down?
Yeah.
But we try to man it best we can out there.
you know. Was that the discussion? I was trying to remember why this came up.
Because we had that.
Just because I
Because
see
you found
these
that-
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
little rules
that's
and I thought they were pretty basic, nice.
A little
Reading.
less, a little more condensed than the
Yeah.
3 pages we have. The 4
Yeah.
3 pages.
Yeah, because no one's going to sit and read these when they come to a campground and you got 3 pages. This is just a smaller font. It's only 17 total. And if you want to make the signature page, this waiver thing on the back, it's 1 sheet. Then we would know too who's there all the time, because sometimes they pay cash, we don't know them. And when we have storms, we go in their vehicles, they're gone, and it's like, I don't even have a number to call them and say, hey, guys gotta get back here.
There are a number of things, look like it, we have a 2-week stay
Right.
limit that doesn't appear to be in the proposed one or the condensed one.
No.
Do we want that?
No, because we have people longer than that. I mean, if we're bringing money in, why make them leave, you know what I mean? We've never been turning anybody really down, so. I limit to how many you can have like that stay longer. I don't want to use them all for people staying long.
Sure, yep. Oh, flash floods, we need to have that one in there.
I guess,
I guess
twice in 1 year.
we get 3 hours notice, but still, it's flash flood.
Uh-huh. Sometimes it takes a while to get them
Talk
out
them
of
in to
there.
get them out of there, yeah, I know.
And we try to go around, like with a couple of those, the pop-ups back again, but we keep after them about keeping your stuff picked up.
Yeah.
I thought they were gone for the summer, but they're back.
Well, maybe we should take a shot at revising.
Combining and condensing the two,
Yeah.
the ones that are pertinent,
Yeah, I
and
would.
then coming back and looking at like a Rev 1 draft next
Right.
month. I mean, because now the camping season is pretty much over,
Yeah.
correct? So we
Yeah.
got
I would, yeah, I would,
plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
got plenty of time to get this ready for next summer.
And we had some discussion as well about people dumping in the park as well, and
Think how we're
so we might want to add something to that, because we discussed nothing for sure, but about
think-
having a charge for people to come in
I
there and
think you
dump their
should, and
waste.
people that don't camp that weekend, because Sunday morning, it's just freaking lineup,
See,
basically.
that's what we want to stop.
Yeah, because
I mean,
that
they're,
new campground that started outside by it's supposed to be for smaller campers. Is it Bramer's place or?
Yep.
Yeah.
they all come dump there.
They come dump.
Oh, makes sense.
Because they have no place to do it, I suppose.
The one Sunday morning, we had them lined up on the road even, dumping. It's like, none of you guys even camped here. It's like,
Yeah, that's, yeah. What kind of a charge?
well, I'm thinking $5 to $10, don't you at least?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. Find out what the standard is.
right. Find out where they're being charged someplace else and
I
say this
think
is equivalent.
Billsby up there, they charge 15 if you don't camp there. I can double check on that,
Be fair.
you know,
That's something else we could add,
yeah.
because then we could post it and monitor it.
And I think that's gonna happen as we dig into this, that we're gonna find more and more stuff that we say,
Correct.
well, I forgot about, or we should add this, but
Yep.
appreciate you guys coming in and telling us some of your thoughts, so that's very helpful.
Absolutely.
River quality, drink, not usable. Parasites, bacteria, my son spends half the summer in there floating around. Told him, don't open your mouth again.
I guess another thing I wanted to ask, as long as we're here, is the permanent sites, seasonal sites, I should say. Is the cost gonna be $1,500 like we talked about? Besides your meter?
Gosh, I can't remember.
I don't remember.
That's what I thought we talked about, but
Remember.
So we ever nailed down,
I think we talked about increasing it, but we never talked about an actual price.
where we at now? 12?
13.
13.
13.
But then they're gonna pay for their electric now, so
Yeah.
it'll make a big difference for the bill out there, you know what I mean?
Well, and you know, if you guys want to discuss that, maybe we should discuss also about their deposits. Right now, they're just 200. If it's going to go up to 15, I think you should get a little bit more for deposit.
Yeah.
Do you think it should go up to 15?
I'd say just leave it at 15 the first, few years at least to get started. Because they're full.
We have no shortage of demand.
They're
Yeah, 'cause-
already all spoken for.
There is spoken
I thought
for.
I saw someone out there
Oh, yeah.
scoping things out.
They're all picked out already.
Can we put that on the agenda for next month, please? Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the seasonals we got now, that have the gravel and sewage, they should go at least 40 a night. Because they're gonna be full hookups there now, 5 of them besides.
Yep, on a change, per premium is $40 a night.
Mhm.
Electric and water, 38.
That'd be sewage and water, see?
And 50 amps.
That's fair.
Yep.
I think so anyway.
Seasonal out there is, for 50, water and sewer, 50 amp, $3,200. But we don't have the bounce thing and the
No.
lake.
If you wanted to include a membership to the pool, it's a charge of
Yeah, there you go.
Probably want to wait till 2026 for
Because
that.
there is two families that's coming in with kids next year. So there's 2 families with kids next year.
Oh, okay.
So they may like that.
Anybody from out of town?
Yeah,
Okay, so out of the 10, there's 5 of us. So
5 that are here, there now.
us and the other 4. So then you got the 2 Rochester families,
They're a young couple.
young
younger
couple with
couple.
kids. Squirrel Bonds probably would be bringing their kids. They're from
Right.
Red Wing, or what is it, Borns.
Born, yeah.
And then you have
The Becca,
Becca, something from Rochester, older couple. I think there's, her son lives in town, right?
yeah, I think so.
And then who's the last one?
I can't think right now, but they're all full, I know that.
Yeah, well, part of the argument from that group was they're going to be all local people. They're not going to be spending other money in Zumbrota. Well, no, it sounds like most of them are not
Mm-hmm.
paying
Yeah.
Zumbrota tax.
Yeah, because the permanents, or the seasonals right now, you got one Texas resident, because she changed hers to Texas now.
We'll actually There'll be two of
And
them.
probably two, because the other one's going to Texas every winter. The other one's from Waterville, and in Dean, and in us.
See, and they're shopping downtown and using them, you know.
So,
There's a lady that calls a lot. Is she one of
that's
them?
at Becca.
Becca,
Okay,
I got her taken care of.
good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
She's been,
Like, she's been persistent, so I'm glad she could get one.
We kept her
Oh,
name.
God.
One's bad.
if I wouldn't have got her in, I would have been
Oh,
killed.
yeah.
She's been very persistent, which I don't blame her. She wanted it and now she got it.
But the funniest thing about that woman, she don't have a camper.
She's
Yeah,
gonna buy one.
she's gonna buy one.
Oh my gosh,
And she
that's
asked me
so
what kind to
funny.
buy.
That's funny.
That'll be fun, right? First year.
Oh, gosh.
Well, they used to have a
Better have it
camper.
delivered.
They used to have a camper, and then they brought it.
Pick it up.
The son would go get it, bring it down. They would camp during the day, go home at night.
It's gonna cost you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I hope they enjoy it.
I took one
Yes,
down the
well, they
water
must,
one
because
day.
they want it back. So.
Yeah.
Action place over here.
Did you? Yeah.
So next month we'll put it on the agenda, we'll discuss the rates and then look at the new revision one of the combined rules or something.
Yep.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Twice.
And then Mike, are they gonna move any of the swing stuff or not? Okay. Well, I guess they don't have anything else, right? I mean, basically,
Unless you got questions for us.
But, and just for the public and kind of, you know, the way this campground went, and of course, we had a group of detractors that had a lot of suggestions and a lot of comments, and it's being said that we didn't listen to any of their comments, which is obviously untrue. The park board listened to a lot of their comments, and it changed substantially since this whole thing started. Maybe part of not getting a grant had some impact on it, but you also moved it farther away, less sites, not touching any of the trees or the playground, which evidently the one gentleman's grandkids like to play on. So all that's going to remain. So I think if you hear out there that the park board or we didn't listen to them, I would dispute that, because I think you guys listened to them quite a bit and made quite a few changes based on those comments.
I think so too. I mean,
I did tell a couple of the other seasonals too, if they, our Mr. Nelson would come to, Nelson, right? Would come down and talk to them, that they shouldn't be talking to him. And they can,
come up here and talk to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's what we told them. Just,
Yep.
if he asks us questions, just say, excuse me, I can't talk to you. That's what I told him.
The one week when we were gone, we come down to Neil and
He didn't realize it was Neil.
Neil,
until-
well, you're the another one that don't like me. I'll talk to Johnny when he gets back, but he never come down and talk to me either. So.
Yeah.
Sure are. Want to be like Shades or what?
Yeah, it only gets loud when you've got the water aerobics going in the pool.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
loud.
that's loud.
That was loud.
loud.
You probably heard it, did you?
Oh, yeah, there was the first couple times I walked out on my front porch because I'm like, what on earth is going on?
But
Loud and
evidently that's-
clear.
Evidently, that's a big deal, because
Oh,
I've
yeah.
talked to quite a few that went to Wanamingo for water aerobics this year. Well, Mary's one of them. And so hopefully we can get that pool going and get that back. Keep all those people out there.
When I was at the booth at the fair, there was a couple of people that came by that I don't have kids anymore, but I love that water aerobics. And currently I have to go here, there, everywhere to get it. So I want it back here.
I'm gonna ask about what do you guys think about to put Wi-Fi back there? Like on the new bathroom, just have a hub thing? So do some campers ask for that, you know what I mean? Do you have Wi-Fi? I don't know, can we use one system of maybe the new bathroom, maybe? I don't know
I'm not sure,
how that works.
we have carriage points to run our cameras, but those are dedicated.
Right.
Um,
It depends on how many devices want to be hooked up to it at once.
Right.
Depends on how much power.
And you could tell that when we've been in different campgrounds.
Yeah.
Where was it? We went to Harvest Farms a couple weeks ago and it's like no service during
Busy time?
9 till about 7. Couldn't get in off your phone at all. And then it's like after 10 o'clock or before
Yeah,
8
okay.
o'clock, we could, my phone would just go ding, 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 ding. Everything was coming in.
But, I mean, it's something to think about, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the carriage points are cellular, that's Verizon.
Right.
Our internet here is currently Spectrum, but
Oh.
Zamora Telephone is gonna bring fiber into the building, so we'll be switching to them. So we could talk to Jake and see what the options are.
Mhm.
Did you must have some road telephone out your way, right? I mean, fiber,
At my house, yep, yep.
so it wouldn't be too far away then, really.
Yeah, they're gonna put it up in our neck of the woods too. We might be switching.
I'm waiting for me too, for my
Mhm.
place.
I had it out there at the farm. We were at where the end one, but we got it 4 miles out of town.
Yeah, they said they were
The
putting,
rural ones were the first ones to
That
get.
was
Yeah.
the big grant dollars was the
Yeah.
rural first. Yeah.
yeah.
But they didn't know if we'd get it. Works perfect out there.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
So, yeah, people have asked about that too, so. Again, if you have it, that was a password that was given to us at that Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody didn't have it. I mean, we'd have to give it out. And then-
Yeah, it'd be just a reoccurring cost.
Yeah.
For the campground, and
Yeah.
that can be built into.
And then to get into the bathrooms and the shower rooms, it was
Codes,
codes.
like we talked about.
Mhm.
That way everybody can't use it from town like they do now. Stop, take showers
Oh, do
in
they?
the morning. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should send my son down there, because it's expensive.
So they're split up as showers and then the bathrooms. The bathrooms, we feel people from the trail.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
But I think the bathrooms,
The showers for sure need it. The bathrooms, I think you know, because he's there checking them, should be okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have it
And then
available.
just maybe have a sign or postage up there saying if there's anything, you know, out of toilet paper, out of soap. Once in a while it happens.
not
'Cause-
very often.
But, you know, to come down and tell the camp host we can replenish it. So,
And in the bathrooms, I think they might just be unisex because there's only gonna be one stool in each one, right, basically? With a locked door. Oh, there's gonna be urinal? Oh, okay.
I don't remember, I think there's a urinal and a stool and 2 stools.
Oh, there, okay. See,
okay.
I was told there's only gonna be one stool in each one. I thought, that's kind of small.
That makes sense then.
That makes sense then.
You don't want those unisex ones, because then
Yeah.
the seats are always a mess for the ladies.
Uh-huh. Say that about guys' bathrooms.
I was gonna say I have to share a bathroom at work with a lot of men, so. I'm like, I can tell which ones are married and which ones are not, because of the seat.
Well, I think it should just always be up, because then you don't pee on it. Well.
Put it down, because I don't want to have to touch it every time I gotta go to the bathroom.
Should we talk about politics? It's great to have your wisdom here. Thank you for sharing your tips and tricks here.
Yep, thank you, guys.
Anything we want to make a motion on right now? Get a lockbox, code box, anything going, or just wait till next season and the repairs, okay? Table till next month. Table till next month.
Next month we can-
Winter work. All right, moving on to covered bridge park entrance sign, some bricks losing some mortar and such and such.
Well, I guess I was looking more, it probably needs to be a fresh coat of paint. And then the backside of it's got that plexiglass place where you put signs in. I think that could be, nobody uses it a whole lot, I don't think. And I think that could be just dressed up and, I don't know, I was just thinking maybe a map of the park or something on, who did you say would do that, Miranda?
Oh, he's the one that did it. Fixed our sign out on 52. He's got a really cool business card. It's aluminum.
Mills,
Paul Klinkowski.
Klinkowski. Just something that, I don't know. I was looking at it the other day. We repainted the metal work on it once, but it doesn't last. I don't know what has to be done to get that paint to. But then I was thinking on the back side of it, maybe that's where you want one of your electronic signs up there that tells you how much is going for the pool or how much you have for the pool. You can get like, there's power there. I mean, you could advertise some stuff on there for the park or whatever.
Should we suggestions on how to spiff it up?
Yeah,
Get a quote?
get a couple, yeah, maybe a couple different ideas of what to do and a couple different quotes. We can figure out what we want to do.
You guys know who painted this image 2 blocks that way behind the?
Oh, of Tat?
Tat.
Yeah, I don't know who did that, but it looks really nice.
Jerry Harbo had that. I think Terry would know.
On the posting online too, we can get a hold of that.
Thank you. Well, let's turn it into some kind of like holiday warm wishes kind of electric flashing sign.
I was gonna go the other route and say like spooky Halloween creepy, 'cause that's just. There are so many, okay, there are so many Halloween decorations out right now, and I literally have to have my husband pull me away because I will buy every single one of them. I'm so bad. No, no. It is spooky season.
I think you'd have trouble changing the front of it, Troy, because people would probably not be happy with us if we tried to change the front. I just looking at some way in the back that we could utilize that back just a little more for, I don't know if it's a map of the park and pointing out the.
Idea like, or maybe even a map of town where maybe some of the other parks are, you know?
We could incorporate that, but that plexiglass.
There's East Park, there's this, that, the other thing. So there's a lot of opportunities we have for the back of that.
Plexiglass on the back side is just kind of, it has a little bit to be desired when I was looking at it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. All in K.
Okay, so we are going to get a quote and then we are gonna all come up with one idea for a Halloween sign and then we are going to make. a movie.
I got the Halloween sign down.
We'll get one of those scrolling signs, we could probably pre-program it to have all the different holidays on the sign.
That's true.
Yeah.
It probably comes with preset little leaf, little drones.
And a daily
Little
quote by
pumpkins.
Baranza.
Pumpkins.
Little turkeys. Oh, look at the ideas. Possibilities are endless.
But let's get it fixed up for our park. What do you guys think? Yes? Yes, okay. All right. Thanks. How are you today?
Perfect.
Is Halloween colors on too?
No.
Troy, what are you talking about? Trees for us. No one talks about trees at parks.
Had a member of the honor guard reach out to me about a branch that was trimmed and still left in the tree right next to the memorial out there. And I already took a picture of it, sent it to Mike. Mike and the boys are gonna take care of it. So this one is already taken care of, thanks to Mr. Olson. Yep, already being addressed. I can very briefly though segue into a quick update on the dugouts. A group of volunteers the weekend before last, actual Labor Day holiday weekend, got together and installed all 24 of the posts, the big 6x6 posts. So the construction is well underway. We just got to put in the headers and start building the actual flat roofs. So Fred Rash and a couple of the retired carpenters have volunteered to donate some of their time as well now that all the heavy lifting is done. So it shouldn't be long now.
They're known as the geriatric crew. They call themselves.
construction crew. Yep, but they do a fantastic job, so.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep, looks great.
Call them what you want.
Slow,
Who cares?
slow and slow.
So great progress is finally being made.
Thank you very, very much.
Yes.
Super excited that it's actually taking shape.
Great progress lately. Any, that letter I asked for MinDOT and the roundabouts? Am I off limits there?
Yeah, so, I mean, I've always been told we can't do anything in the roundabouts, right, Mike? We were told that. So, I haven't, except mow, yeah, they want us to mow them, but we can't do anything else to them. And then that letter, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember now. Didn't I email you back on that? Because the letter was for, it seemed like it was for something else other than what you were looking for.
It was like permission the city would like, or is in favor of, a project of tree planting.
Oh, yeah, the tree planting along there. I think the link you had sent or was for, like grants or loans, a loan for, I can't remember what it was. I didn't think it was, but yeah, then I completely forgot about it. So
Yeah, I'll get it.
I will
better.
put another reminder here that.
Their tag there. It was MinDOT and the ash trees by the VFW, not VFW, the Memorial, Veterans Memorial. And they directed me to another sub-grant helper place that we need to fill out a form for. And they asked for a letter from the city saying, hey, that's okay that you do that. And then Brian's like, I don't think we need to write a letter because letters are for old people.
No, I.
Sounds like a Brian.
I was gonna say, it sounds exactly like
You know,
something
my
you
thought
would
was,
say.
well, if they're gonna partially fund it, then we gotta do it. It's in the MinDOT, they should do the work and do it. But maybe it was just that, maybe it was just,
Yeah, I was just looking for trees.
want you to do it. So,
Yeah, let me buy trees.
I'll look at it again here.
Cool. Yeah, and I'll make sure to tag it if it's missing. Everyone happy with tonight's discussion?
I'll just mention that I think Schumachers are gonna start on the sewer and water for that campground next week.
Oh.
Answer the questions. They're working on 9th Street now, and of course, there's a little parkland dedication next to that, so.
How much is that?
It was 1.93 acres was the total, and I can't remember what we ended up with the parkland dedication.
Somebody asked me about a dog park there today.
I don't think it's an acre, or just barely over an acre.
I don't think it was an acre either. For some reason, I think it was just underneath an acre.
Yeah, because
I
we got
think you're
trail
better
and
off-
road. and-
I think they're better off waiting for sewer plant.
Is that still on the north side of that road or is it on the south side? Still that swampier area down towards there, or was that, no,
It was pretty much where the hill was, that big.
right where the hill used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Be nice for something. The trail's gonna go right by it, so.
We'll throw it on our map, plexiglass,
Right,
new park. Let's do it.
hillside park.
Hillside Park? I don't know. That's revision number 1.
Or make everybody happy and call it the Indian Trails Park.
Exactly.
Thinking about calling it the Troy Ness Park.
Negative. No.
They renamed the fields that pretty soon.
$1.1 million donated, we will. Get my lights, batting cages.
Cool, guys.
Are you entertaining a motion to adjourn?
Do I have to say that out loud?
Yes.
I thought I was giving you that face.
I'll make a motion to adjourn since you're entertaining it.
All in favor? Nay? Okay. Thank you very much.
I get to go to a church council.